Well,
God,
this is the
but
Epic Rising.
but yeah,
Yeah. But
miss the title, but hey, but
yeah,
anyway, there you go.
yeah, work has been kicking his butt for the longest. So, yeah, we we've been fans, like we've been stated the last review, that long review. We've been fans for years of the product. And we had agreements, disagreements, and somewhere along the lines in between. But it's the love of professional wrestling that always keeps everybody together. That always keeps us together and rooting for an epic story. You feel me?
Alright. Yeah, in this episode there'll be some disagreements. I don't know. We'll see when we go to that title. But the one thing that I'll probably be happy with is the ending. But
Okay, but without further ado, let's get on with the review. Hey, that sort of rhymes. Okay, now we start the show off very, I guess, pretty hyped, pretty epic. No pun intended.
yeah, Samoa Joe has signed a contract for Monday Night Raw. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's sort of, to me, like, well, how Stephanie describes Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine, a smile has been brought to my face because I've been a TNA fan too for the longest. And well, Ring of Honor and TNA. And, you know, Joe being presented this way as a destroyer, a killing machine, a Samoan submission machine, it really, you know, I felt like Monday Night Raw received a breath of fresh air, and it received the momentum it so desperately needed. Now, this segment was so great, then it automatically goes to hell.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, automatic. Like I said, this segment is automatically went to hell. I should have saw this coming, but I thought they'll do something a little bit more creative. But yeah.
Your typical Roman Reigns Monday Night Raw bullshit.
Yeah, he comes out, he said that it's his yard, sort of Undertaker promo, American Badass promo, sorta. And yeah, he comes in and he says, you know, it's my yard and I'm going to blah 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 blah. After Roman came out, I just tuned out. Samoa Joe stated before Roman coming out that he's gonna choke out, beat the crap out of everybody, pretty much.
And when he said when Roman Reigns said that about the yard shit, I know he disrespected Undertaker more than once, and he basically saying fuck Undertaker.
Yeah, I kind of saw this coming as oh crap, this is going to be the main event, and Roman's going to basically bury this indie guy, and you know, Vince is probably laughing at the fans who were, you know, a fan of Joe for the longest. Oh, this fat Samoan. Yeah, kick his ass, Roman. Yeah, I already know that. But I feared for the future of Samoa Joe in this main event match. And my fear was not misplaced, but we'll get to that. The following segment, right? What was the following segment? I believe was the
Kevin Owens, Goldberg.
Another one of my fears have been realized. Another one. I stated this on the Monday Night Raw / SmackDown Live review that rumor has it that Goldberg is going to be challenging Kevin Owens for the Universal title. I wish this rumor was absolutely not true, but sadly, WWE yet again relying on another part-timer.
Now, hey, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead. I've been talking too much.
Alright, so this Goldberg Kevin Owens I thought it was gonna be warmer, but honestly, as a wrestling fan, I never thought that's gonna pull that up the WWE bullshit ass bag. So here's what's gonna happen on Fastlane. This is my prediction. Well, I don't know what to call it, but I will call it what WWE is gonna do anyway. Goldberg's gonna bury Kevin Owens. Goldberg gonna fight Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, and have both pay-per-views suck ass, and SmackDown part will be better than Raw's part. So Kevin Owens will be buried, and Brock Lesnar and Goldberg match will probably be short. So who the fuck knows? But one thing for sure, the segment was fucking stupid.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, Jericho and Owens as best friends, I'm so over it now. Like, this is the road to WrestleMania. It's time. My opinion is it's time to get serious. Road to WrestleMania. No time for foolishness. No time for riffraff. No time for dumb jokes and you're on the list and blah 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 blah. No time for that. This is the road to WrestleMania. I wish Jericho and Owens would get a little bit more serious, and you know, it's WrestleMania, for God's sake. Like, you know, kick ass, take names, do something creative. But Goldberg coming out all but confirms my fears, and I gotta say, it's a horrible idea. Goldberg and Lesnar in the main event, that is cancer. That is cancer. If you're expecting that to beat Okada and Omega, who's, let's be honest, not a better draw as Goldberg and Lesnar, but when you actually look at Okada and Omega's match, it was great. It was magical. They created art. They deserved a 5-star rating. 6 stars, that's debatable. But 5 stars, yes, they deserved a 5-star rating. So Vince McMahon's mindset in the main event of WrestleMania is to beat that, Wrestle Kingdom 11, is to have Lesnar versus Goldberg for the Universal title. It's a horrible idea. I don't like it. And it just goes to show you that, you know, going forward in the future, they're going to keep relying on part-timers like Goldberg, who can't wrestle a 15-minute match. And not only that, what makes matters worse, Goldberg's not going to be with the company for the remainder of the year. Post-WrestleMania, he's gone. He's retired. He's done. What about Owens? You're going to kill Owens' career in the process of having this dump of a feud, this dump of a main event WrestleMania match.
Now, I think the reason why that's gonna happen is because the build Brock Lesnar up and get him unburied. Which, if y'all did not watch Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble, Brock Lesnar got buried by Goldberg twice, actually 3 times. Goldberg beat Brock Lesnar about, what's it, 4.5 seconds?
Well, you're talking about Survivor Series? I think it was like 90 seconds.
Yeah, 90 seconds, and then
it happened even she beat Brock Lesnar even shorter than 90 seconds.
Yeah, even shorter. Point I'm trying to make is Brock Lesnar will basically get revenge, beat Goldberg, and become Universal Championship. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't want Brock Lesnar to become that championship. If that's the case, make him beat John Cena again for the WWE Championship. I don't want him to become that champion. The champion is already dead. Don't
kill it. You don't kill it in such a faster rate.
Exactly.
If they're branding this as the world champion, you should treat it as such, not giving it to part-timers like Brock and Goldberg, especially Goldberg. This is supposed to be branded as the new era. Why are you branding it as a new era if you're letting Goldberg hold your world championship? Like, it does not make any sense. And yeah, Lesnar would be good. Him beating Goldberg at WrestleMania would null and void his loss at Survivor Series. But what about Kevin Owens? What are you going to do about him? You think him beating Jericho for the United States champion is going to do? Hell no. Hell no. That you're going to forever kill his career. And it's a shame because Owens is going to be there for about 5 more years, 9, 8, hell of a long more years than Goldberg. But you're gonna make Goldberg as strong as possible. But it's whatever. Next segment or match was the tag team, right?
No. You skip hella matches, but anyway, I'm gonna catch up to this. Nia Jax versus Bayley.
Nia Jax versus Bayley again. Go ahead, Marcus. I'll give you probably wouldn't care, right?
Honestly, yeah, you're right. I don't give a fuck. But anywho,
yeah, they have little to no division, no competition at all.
Yeah, the division dead, and next week Charlotte will fight Bayley for the Women's Championship, and the list is gonna be my prediction from last episode: Bayley Charlotte, Bayley Sasha. Y'all get my point.
Sadly, that's the truth. I wish they can, let characters develop before thrusting them into these championship matches. Like, Bayley is not a 18-year vet. Bayley, I think she needs to develop a little bit faster, give the women some competition. I mean, how long are you gonna do these skits with Emmalina or Emma? I mean, how long? Like, how many times do I have to see she's coming next month? Oh, she's coming next week. Oh, she's coming tomorrow. Oh, she's coming. Debut her already. Let this be natural. Because people are not going to care if you're going to keep on pandering to her promo package. You put more time in her promo package than you do with the division itself. It's dying. It's already dead. Matter of fact, it's already dead. Nia Jax versus Bayley. It was a good match. Kind of predictable here a little bit. And yeah, Charlotte interference, of course. Nia Jax wins.
Well, what do anybody expect? But we went on.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman versus 4 local competitors. Honestly, this is pretty ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Braun Strowman has been a monster. Nobody then basically have a chance to step up and beat him. Same with the first ever to beat him. But I think it was by count out. Yeah, by count out.
No, it was a time. It was a time match. It was like one of those beat the clock challenges.
But Braun Strowman never got pinned, never tapped out. And then Fastlane, we might see Roman Reigns beat Braun Strowman. Of course, I hope that's not the case, but I'm still praying. I can't change Fastlane, but I just hope for the best. But anywho, Braun Strowman defeated 4 local competitors, which it was dumb as fuck because he could have fought like somebody like I don't know,
Mark Henry?
maybe Mark Henry.
I wouldn't say it's Joe, no. No.
Big Show.
Yeah. Somebody.
Big Show maybe.
Yeah, somebody. How about Rusev? No, I mean the faces. How about Big Cass? Huh? How about give him a match with Big Cass? Like they should. You know, the main event scene is suffering too. Not as much as the women's division, but they're suffering too. Their main event scene is suffering too, and it's just the same thing goes for Sasha, Charlotte, and Bayley and Nia. There's only but so much people can take with these local competitors. It's a clear-cut copy. The roster is basically speaks for itself. That you can't make as much matches. You can't make as many matches. SmackDown has,
And they're making hella championships they don't have time for. Cruiserweight champion don't have time for. And speaking of champions,
I was about to get my opinion on Braun Strowman versus the local competitors. You basically use this match as a way to fill in more time in this 3 hour show. Like you use this is just a clear cut. That time could have been used for the cruiserweights, which I'm gonna get into about a sec. Like you, Marcus.
Yeah, they don't have time for the cruiserweights or the UK championships, which I still yet to see about the UK championship. And that still pisses me off about that shit. But Braun Strowman needs to have better matches instead of fighting some local ass competitors. That will kill Raw. You don't see SmackDown doing that shit.
Well, the only person who's doing that is Carmella. But who pays attention to Carmella matches? People are interested in Braun Strowman because they're interested because of his character development. He's getting better and better in the ring, on the mic. Like, people care about Strowman now, because before people couldn't care less about this guy. He was so green. He was ridiculous. There was talks about him having a match with The Undertaker in last year's WrestleMania. People blew up because they didn't care about Braun Strowman, because Braun Strowman didn't receive the time to grow as a competitor. Now he's receiving that time, and you're gonna use him like that? We're past the point where he's fighting a million jobbers. That's done. You already built him up as this monster. Keep up the momentum. Have him beat, not really established names, but names on your roster. That's what they need to do. These jobber matches have to stop now with Raw. You build people up, you have established names, use them. Now, moving on. Then it's the cruiserweights match, right? Cruiserweights. Go ahead, Marcus. Your intake.
I never heard this dude before in my life. Never heard of him.
Who?
The dude that debut on 205. The dude Japan.
Akira Tozawa. Okay. Okay. Marcus, he knows his stuff about the indies, but only little tiny bit. Me, I know a lot about the indies. I'm a huge mark for the indies. I think indie wrestling is, its craft is what it surpasses Monday Night Raw. More ways than one. But I'm going to explain. Akira Tozawa, like Cesaro hyped up in a promo package, Akira Tozawa is a 10+ year vet. He wrestled people like Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Neville. He pretty much all the guys that are in the main roster in Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. If you wrestled in the Indies, you had to at least once wrestled Akira Tozawa. He debuted, well, not debut, but yeah, he was in PWG and a lots of other wrestling promotions, indie promotions, I'll say. He's the real deal. And yet, he's not on caliber with, he's not on the caliber as, let's say, Sami Zayn. He's not Sami Zayn caliber, but he's close enough in terms of in-ring style.
For one thing, yeah, I heard that he was good. He was good.
But they didn't the way they hyped him up, his wrestling ability, I can't get into it. What do you think, Marcus?
Man, I can't get into it, but I think it'll be on some indie freestyle, flying moveset type stuff.
Well,
we gotta see more from him in the year going.
But one problem, you can't see more. It's the same reason why we can't see these other guys. You know, the cruiserweights can wrestle any type of style better than Monday Night Raw and SmackDown's Live's main event scene. My bad, not stream. But they can wrestle like no other. They're very good in the ring. All of them. If you actually watch their matches in the Cruiserweight Classics, it was very apparent that they were just as good, if not better, than the ones who are already in the main roster, wrestling in the main event. There's this rumor, well, it's been, not really a rumor, it's pretty much been proven by Vince himself. People always talked about the WWE style, and that's pretty much handcuffing them and telling them what to do in the ring. In the Cruiserweight Classic, it was very obvious that, you know, there was no handcuffs being, you know, locked in. There was nothing. They could do whatever they want. Monday Night Raw, different story. 205 Live, different story. No matter where you put them, is either in Raw, hell, even NXT, you'll still be forced to wrestle the prototypical WWE style. And yes, there is a difference. I mean, anybody who's blind can even see it. There's a big difference. But
I could hope, yeah, but all I could hope for is more time for cruiserweights. But I know Raw not gonna give him that time. But I hope that's meant that WWE do something about it. If not, then the cruiserweight division will not go anywhere. But next topic. Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows, Kurt Anderson versus Cesaro and Sheamus.
With Angel and Cass at ringside. Oh boy, we knew this was gonna turn into a fuck fest. Okay, go ahead, Marcus.
Alright. For one, why the fuck they in okay. Their storyline is so confusing. It's like, what the fuck? To be honest with you. Because wasn't it Big Cass and Enzo had so about that robbery with Rusev and Jinder Mahal not so long ago, and now they're in a tag team championship picture already? Doesn't that sound weird to all y'all?
Yeah. I stated this before. I think I said this in the SmackDown Live and Monday Night Raw review last week. You cannot convince me that they're in title contention, tag team title contention. You cannot convince me. They didn't have absolutely no wins as a tag team, as a legit tag. You can't even take them seriously as a tag team, because Enzo being the hyped up retarded kid in the classroom, who that everyone's scared to, or even not even scared to, but everyone's just stares at, and that's Enzo, the hyped up retarded kid in the classroom. Who gets all riled up for no reason, and people just stare at him and laugh at him. That's who Enzo is. And then Big Cass is this cool, tall basketball player looking jock who sticks up for his retarded friend. That's their team. That's their chemistry right there. And that's sickening to me.
That's sickening to all wrestling fans, but
it makes no sense. It hurts them as a team. It hurts the tag team division. It hurts how they handle these guys. It's dumb to me. And you're expecting me to believe that team, along with Cesaro and Sheamus, can go toe to toe with Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows, or Luke Gallows, or whatever the hell you want to call him, Gallows. You're expecting me, like, this is supposed to be, when they hold the tag team champions, they're supposed to be the top, the very top, who holds the division together. There's absolutely no competition for that division. Your opinion, Marcus?
My opinion is, the tag team division for Raw is just fucking pointless. What more can I say about this dreaded division anyway?
It's a dreaded division, but moving on. Well, no, the results, no disqualification.
Yeah.
Luke Gallows was outside the ring. Enzo was hyped up. Well, he was mad, hyped up for no apparent reason, it looked like. Luke Gallows kicked his head off, and then Big Cass, or Colin Cassidy, whatever his name is, big booted him, sent him not flying, but to the ground, disqualified. Confusion. Moving on.
New Day versus the Shining fucking Stars. Okay. I really need to fucking talk about this shit, cause honestly, I feel like fucking skipping this subject and getting on to another one.
Okay, at least tell me, what is your opinion on the Shining Stars? Like, why do you what's your opinion? I'm curious.
They are scrubs.
Your day-by-day jobber tag teams, of course. I do not understand the gimmick at all. I don't understand it.
And then New Day about to be turned as a jobber, but still everybody loves the New Day, which honestly, I don't like the New Day. I never was a New Day fan.
Well, because they can be taken a little seriously. Oh, New Day has been okay. It's just time for, they just need a divine intervention, so to speak. That's what they need. The Shining Stars, like I said, I don't understand their gimmick at all. Their gimmick is basically what? I don't know their gimmick. They just hand out brochures, like what, and they talk about Puerto Rico. What is? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, how is it supposed to make them get over as heels? I don't get it. And Primo and Epico, they're good in-ring talents. They're pretty good in the ring, but like you can't convince me that I haven't seen these guys work in a tag team match for God knows. Wait, their last tag team match, correct me if I'm wrong, was with Goldust and R-Truth. Almost forgot that. The Golden Truth, yeah. I almost forgot they were a tag team. That's how bad it is.
And honestly, oh, go ahead, my fault.
It's way too goofy. Way too goofy. I don't like it. I don't like goofy matches. I don't like goofy matches.
And then with this shit that I heard about New Day Ice Cream. New Day Ice Cream Bar trying to copy of the best in the world CM Punk from 2012, 2013, 2011. What the shit about talking about ice cream bars and shit? I'm sick and tired of people keep on copying of CM Punk and shit. Yes, CM Punk is no longer with the company. Leave his shit alone.
Okay, now that I don't really care for self-promoting hot garbage. I don't really care for it, but yeah, that needs to stop. New Day, they need a better competition tag team as a whole. That needs to be, really needs to be tweaked a little bit. And I was about to say, I was about to say something about the New Day. Oh yeah. Them breaking up, it shouldn't happen. They should stay a tag team, but I think they need to, turn it up a little bit. The same old shtick is bound to get old sooner or later. Moving on.
Alright. Then you got fucking Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho for the U.S. Championship. And we all know Sami Zayn was not going to win the U.S. Championship. We all know that Kevin Owens will fight Jericho at WrestleMania for the U.S. Championship. Any dumbass can believe that Sami Zayn will win the U.S. Championship, but with no fucking storyline.
Yeah, I know, right? Moving on. I got nothing to say about that. Moving on.
Alright. Then you got a 6-man cruiserweight match. Jack Gallagher. Well, I can't even pronounce the last name.
Jack Gallagher.
Or whatever.
Jack Gallagher.
Yeah, I got it right. Cedric Alexander, T.J. Perkins versus Neville, Noam Dar, and Tony Nese.
And Tony Nese.
Yeah, I got it right.
You know what? This match had the potential of being a great match. No, it might be, that might be on par with the main event. But sad to say, like I said before, you cannot be invested in these guys when they're having 2 to 5 minute matches. You cannot be invested in that. I don't care who you are. It's impossible to go over when you're having that much of a match time span. The Shining Stars versus the New Day match could have been scratched off for this match to give this match more time to develop.
Exactly. And I gotta say, T.J. Perkins versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship, it's not bad. Actually, it's pretty good. It made the match even longer.
That's all they gotta do. Let these guys have some promo time. Let these guys have a segment, or just have a segment or two. Make T.J. Perkins believable as a competitor who can go toe to toe with Neville, and give T.J. Perkins some wins under his belt, because he hasn't even won a match since losing I don't think he ever won a match since losing the title. I think he beat Rich Swann. That was his last win. and that was back in the Hell in a Cell build, I think.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, that was back then, all the way back then. TJ Perkins is a phenomenal competitor. They made him the first ever cruiserweight champion for a reason. You know, yes, it was because Kota Ibushi and Zack Sabre Jr. refused to sign, but you know they could have went with Grand Metalik. So TJ Perkins. Speaking of Grand Metalik, where the hell is he? But you know, TJ Perkins, the guy is great. Perfect match. Him versus Neville, perfect match. Give him some wins under his belt, and then make him a believable competitor. Go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, made that match happen on WrestleMania or Fastlane. I will watch it if you made them to make it longer, and I bet all the great WWE fans will watch as well. Make it happen, WWE. You will not disappoint if you do. Anywho, next and final subject that I was about to come up to. This subject was amazing, and very, very, very good. Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns. Mind you, Roman Reigns got demolished the whole match. Roman Reigns came out. Samoa Joe beat the hell out of him. Basically, threw him around like a rag dog. And then when the match was about to start, Samoa Joe still demolished Roman Reigns. Left to right. Roman Reigns came back. I think was that block? He blocked them, and then ended up out of the ring. Roman Reigns started having control against Samoa Joe. Then after that, Roman Reigns got the control, about to have Samoa Joe win. Braun Strowman came, typical. Roman Reigns hit him with Superman punch. Samoa Joe capitalized, and then hit him with a new finisher. I think it's a new finisher. I'll let the sleeper or the.
It's a new finisher, which I'm about to get into. The Uranagi Slam, which it was horribly done. I don't know what in the hell was that, but I gotta disagree with you on this, man. They made Samoa Joe look so damn weak. They made him look weak in this match. It started off great, but it immediately went to hell. Okay, let's dissect this. Roman walks in. I'm gonna quickly do it quick as possible. Roman walks in. Joe attacks him. Well, walks out to the stage. You know, he's up here, gets entrance. Joe attacks him from behind. Merciless assault. Match continues. Joe's dominating. He's dominating. I was okay with that, but the comeback, way too long. Roman Reigns, yes. When Joe looked so damn retarded when he tried to give Roman a chop when he's wearing a bulletproof vest, a protected vest. It looked so cheesy. And I know full well Joe is more than capable of taking that crap off him and chopping him. It just makes Roman. I didn't like the match. It was not a good match in my opinion. Like, they could have did better with keeping Joe looking strong. And you know, yes, Joe dominated in the beginning, but the end, it was slowly going to Roman's favor. And Roman would have had a clean win if it wasn't for Braun Strowman. That was stupid. It made Joe look weak. It You know, I don't care if he got put over by Stephanie and Triple H. That means nothing. So what if you gave him a grand entrance? If you're not gonna capitalize on your hottest angle in your brand, then why the fuck would you debut him in the first place? If he's just gonna have a decent, fairly decent match with Roman, it should have been a dominating match. Joe should have solidified himself as a fucking badass who will kick your ass, choke you out, and life goes on. It should have went exactly like that, exactly how it went with Rollins. But no, Roman was in a verge of getting a clean win. Braun Strowman made to look like the monster, made to be look strong as ever, and they gave Joe a crappy ass finisher. That finisher sucked. We're gonna ban the Coito Clutch and the Muscle Buster for what? You kept the Styles Clash. No one complained about the pedigree. No one complained about the Styles Clash. The Styles Clash is the most dangerous move in professional wrestling. It broke Yoshitatsu's neck.
I'm about to get onto a move right quick. But that shouldn't be banned. Okay. Alright. They've been a lot of moves with some bullshit. But the move that they shouldn't ban is the curve stomp. The curve stomp is not to be banned about. They're talking about, you know, it break necks and shit. Yeah, it could be in some situations. If you curve stomp them on hard surfaces or on the neck area, not the head area, there's a way that you could do certain moves and not injure that person.
Yeah, but the problem is that all these, you know, these lawsuits that WWE has to go through in order to legalize the move. But still, the Monster Buster, it's a good move. You can get injured if you do it incorrectly, but Joe is not that guy. And the Coito Clutch, he used it against Rollins, and so what? Rollins tore his ACL. So what? I guess Rollins fell incorrectly because I didn't see Joe executed the move perfectly. And why would you give him such a lame move like the Uranagi Slam? And Roman sold that horribly too. Like, at least leap a little bit more. Something. The Uranagi Slam looked horrible when executed on Roman. I don't know if it's Roman's choreograph or what, but, you know, I would hate to place the blame on Roman. I just like to think that, you know, the move is just awful. But Joe looked very weak in this match. It looked horrible. It looked cheesy. The match looked cheesy. He was the verge of winning. That just tells me that, no, Joe's not the destroyer. And reason by that is you needed Braun Strowman to get him the win. I guess you can call it the clean win. Your opinion, Marcus?
My opinion is, yeah, still got the Maj. He still got the Maj. I could say that. But it's finally a good thing. But if Roman Reigns would have won by a clean slip, yeah, Raw would have been shitty. But in this main event, I have no complaints. What's up?
Yeah, I do. So what do you rate Raw, Marcus?
What do I rate Raw? I rate Raw as, I give it a 3. A 3.
3? Dang.
Yes. I give it a 3 because of the main event, and that's it. Other than that, Raw has been a total shitstorm. I'm not taking it easy on Raw. SmackDown, on the other hand, we'll see about tomorrow. But I'm not taking it easy on Raw by a long shot. And y'all Raw fans, if y'all don't like it, hey, subscribers.
Oh, don't do that. but but hey, okay. Raw, nothing really happened. There was a lot of the wrong decisions being made, like the Universal title match and Enzo and Kaz basically being contenders. And oh yeah, there was a lot of fodder, a lot of filler, which all the time that was wasted in the Jobber matches and the Shining Star match that we didn't really need to see. And what else was a waste? Oh yeah, not the Bayley Nia, that was the only women's match. Yeah, those two matches I mentioned, that didn't need to be there. You could just kept the crew. You just let the cruiserweights have time, but they didn't. They gave us this crappy filler, and that hurt Raw. The main event, I was hyped up about it a little bit. I was scared, but I was hyped up about it a little bit. But I just shrugged my shoulders. I still think they made Joe look weak. They could have did much better than that. It came off as predictable and just tasteless. You didn't book Joe correctly. You didn't give him a clean win. You didn't establish him. You know, they could have did, you know, Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves. Yeah, Marcus, what do you think about the commentary before we close this?
What I think about the commentary? Well, the commentary is getting okay, but I think Michael Cole and the commentators on Roman Reigns nutsack way too much, literally too much. Talking about he is the man. Oh, like seriously.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. How does Roman Reigns do this? How does he do this? The power of Reigns. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it too. Here's my closing statement before we end the show. Alright, I got a couple. AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, perfect match in the WWE, book it. Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles, WrestleMania match, book it. And rumor has it, I'm not saying it's true, but I pray to God it's not, because we saw this a few years ago and we don't need to watch this shit again. But rumor has it that the Batista fight Triple H at WrestleMania because of Seth Rollins' injury.
Oh,
please,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw that rumor. I heard that rumor too. Oh man, please don't let this happen. Please don't. This is about to be worse than 32, and 32 was pretty damn bad. Please, but my intake on the commentary, I'm gonna make this quick. It was bad. You know, they didn't really add any flavor to Joe's first match with the company. They didn't add no flavor to it at all. It was dumb. So
it's tasteless.
Yeah, it was tasteless. Michael Cole, being the lead guy, failed to put Joe over, failed to make him believable. I think Byron and Cole should shut up and let Corey talk a little more, because he was putting over Joe way more than the lead guy was, and that's pretty damn bad. Corey is not the lead guy. But my final intake, I have no choice but to give Raw a 3. So, just because what I stated, cruiserweights should deserve more time. Bottom line, cruiserweights deserve more time. You barely have a main event scene. You got no mid-card scene. cruiserweights deserve the time. That's it. I'm JT.
I'm MC.
Check you guys later. That was pretty good. That was pretty... Yeah, I know.